Welcome back to This Week in Chilliwack, and you're going to recognize the person next to me here, Jeff Bonner of Tractorgrease. Jeff, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm back in the whack, and great to see you, Berris. Thanks for having me on.
Well, it's great to have you on, and we're here in Tractorgrease, and you're getting set up for a show tonight, aren't you?
I am, yes. I've been doing these Songwriter Unite shows all over BC. I even went out to the Maritimes this summer.
I saw that on Facebook. I was blown away. You had a little group going with you. Who else was on the team there?
Jay Gavin, who's playing on November 2nd, and we've been doing a ton of shows together with the Songwriters Unite, and it's something that I carried on from the venue Tractorgrease.
Right.
It was a popular show that we did there.
Well, and a lot of you will remember Tractorgrease, which has just been the best venue that Chilliwack has ever had. You had a cult following.
We did.
That went there.
People
loved it. I mean, it was such a wonderful venue, indoors and outdoors, and there was music and drinks and great food. But sadly, that's been gone to the wayside because of COVID. It was
it was quite the struggle through COVID, and I've unfortunately had to move away from that location. But that's kind of what I'm doing with these songwriter shows. The spirit of what I did up there, I felt I could bring to other communities.
And the brand is so solid. It just evokes so much. And you've carried on that brand, Tractorgrease. So it was the venue. But tell us a little bit about what Tractorgrease means in terms of the brand itself. What does that actually mean?
Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I made this book. This is called Tractorgrease, Great Creators, and you'll find out inside the book what that is all about. But actually, even before the venue, Tractorgrease was well established as a studio, as a live production company. I did stage rentals and lots of music events.
So you're an entrepreneur, you're a musician, and now you're an author.
I'm an author.
Now you're an author. Well, tell us a little bit about that book.
Yeah, well, I guess it sort of started with I moved to the Kootenays, and I was used to being around Chilliwack, where folks kind of knew what I did, and it's well over 20 years of me in Tractorgrease and doing lots of different things with music. So I was always explaining what I did, and people would get confused because it was a music venue, but it was also all the music events I did.
And you have so many people that follow you on Facebook. Like I've seen like 6,000 people. So that is not a fly-by-night operation. That means people love what you do. And so you've got this book. Tell us what's in the book that you've written here now.
Well, in the book is kind of goes on, it explains where the name came from.
Right. And where did the name come from?
Well, you're going to have to read the book, Berris.
But come on, give us a hint. So the book is called Tractorgrease, Great Creators.
Yes.
Some of you out there are going to be able to figure out.
Some of you will know what that means.
If you
rearrange the letters of Tractorgrease, you might make a little more sense to you. But so I wanted to explain what is Tractorgrease, and then hit on a bunch of the things that I've done. So it starts off where the name originally came from, and I was working in this music venue in Vancouver called the Butcher Shop Floor with a bunch of great acts. A lot of the acts that actually made the venue so popular, over the years, you just stay connected and have this network. Then I had a studio downtown Chilliwack that a lot of people know me from the studio that I had. And then after the studio, obviously the cafe came. So I had a story to tell. And so I hit on kind of the history of Tractorgrease. I'm also a songwriter, so all the songs I write are in this book.
What do you mean they're all in the book? Like the
lyrics to all my songs are in the book.
Well, you got to see this book because it's full of photos and images and drawings, and it's just beautiful, actually.
And I also had a lot of people to thank along the way,
right?
So I mention all the performers that made Tractorgrease so special, and all the people that really helped me get it off the ground. The staff of Tractorgrease,
right? You had an amazing team there.
The photographers. So in this is, I make a point of mentioning the people that helped me build what it is.
Well, that's wonderful. And Jeff, when does this book come out? It's not released yet.
It is not. November 2nd. I wanted to release it in Chilliwack.
Right.
So I'm doing a Songwriter Unite tour through BC, and we call it the hippie, the cowboy, and the biker.
Yeah.
You'll never guess what one I am. The cowboy.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
You could have been the biker there too. You're on TV.
Yeah.
You're on TV.
So we're on a tour doing that show, which is it was Jay I went out to the Maritimes with, and Boots Graham from Alberta is joining us on
I
this
saw
trip.
him. He's awesome. Yeah.
He's awesome, and so we're going all through BC, and we're finishing it off here in Chilliwack with the book release November 2nd.
November 2nd. And so, where can, if you're interested, the viewers are interested, where can I buy the book as of November 2nd?
I'm just selling it at the show.
Just at the show?
Well,
Okay.
to start. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I want all the...
I'm thinking you're giving us an Amazon link or something like that.
I will do something like that later, but really I wanted to go out in the tour of BC. I'll be meeting a lot of people that used to come to Tractorgrease and the connections that I've made, and I wanted all the people kind of close to me to get the first chance at
that's wonderful.
at the book.
Well, Jeff, you just care so much about this community, and you brought so much to this community, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for putting this together. We're excited about seeing this released November 2nd. If you're interested, come down to Flashback. Is it
Flashback Brewing
for November 2nd release, and there'll be a concert then as well. And tonight there's a concert. Break a Leg tonight.
Thank you very much, Berris.
Jeff,
thanks for having me.
Thanks for being on the show, and
thank you, Chilliwack, for everything.
This week in Chilliwack. Thank you.
Right on.